And we will start on our backs. Okay. Once you make your way down to your back, you can bring the heels right down next to the sit bones. Start with the arms next to the sides with the palms facing inward. So we're going to do the isometrics through the first two breaths into the mat. Find your neutral spine. Then just kind of move a little bit with your body so you really do find your entire back will not be connected to the mat. So just find those shoulder blades, the back of the glutes and pelvis. And from pinky fingers to shoulders, the back of your head and your feet. As you are inhaling, we're going to press down through everything touching the mat and then invite the breath to expand. Keep the gaze upward. And as you move into your exhale, let the arms move out away from the shoulders with the palms facing up and the back of the hands into the mat. And then on your next inhale, same thing. Press down. Feet, hips, shoulders, head, arms, back of the hands. As you release that, turn the thumbs down and sweep the arms overhead. Now this time, we're going to lift the hips and reach through the arms as we inhale. Kind of hollow the belly, lengthen out, and then snow angel the arms and the spine as you exhale. And that will be our breath work to start with. Use the isometrics as you inhale, edges of the hand all the way to the shoulders, the back body. As you exhale, float those arms out to the sides, palms facing out, upward. Press down as you inhale. Float the hips and sweep the arms overhead as you exhale. Let's inhale into this stretch. No isometrics other than the feet. And then snow angel the arms and synchronize it with each vertebra rolling down. Back to your neutral spine before you start your inhale and breathe. On your exhale, arms go out to the sides. Arms press into the back of the mat, inhaling. Lift the hips, sweep the arms up on the exhale. Thumbs face down. Inhale into this stretch. And snow angel your arms down. Manipulate the spine. We'll start over again. Inhale, press. Exhale, float the arms out. Inhale, press. Lift the hips, bring the arms overhead. Exhale. Snow angel and roll. Oh, I'm sorry, inhale here. Then do your exhale. Repeat. Inhale, press. Exhale, arms out. Inhale, press. Lift those hips, arms up, exhale. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, roll. And repeat. Inhale, press. Exhale, out. Inhale, press. Exhale, hips up, reach. Inhale. Exhale, roll the spine down and snow angel. One more of these and then we'll move on. Inhale, press. Exhale, out. Inhale, press. Exhale, arms overhead, hips up. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. Slowly snow angel and roll the spine down. Now this time we're going to keep that lower abdomen flattened or hollowed and the length of your lumbar spine lengthened. So now most of the back of your body is touching the mat. Let's pick up our left leg first today. Clasp the knee inward and extend the right leg outward. Take a breath here, deepening the inhale, and then as you exhale, really pull that knee towards you, but more importantly, stretch that right leg out. Then we're gonna lift, kind of peel the chin up and the shoulders up and clasp behind the thigh. Then bring the the head back down and press. Press out with your heel or ball of the right foot. Maybe, either one, but let's go through the ball of the left foot. Create that tension. You really get this spinal extension. Now peel up again with your chin to the ceiling and then reach. And we're going to bend this knee and clasp the inside anywhere from the heel, ankle to the knee, whatever works for you. Now, stretch out the right side, the arm and the leg, and then stretch into this left side. Now bend both knees. We're gonna make a tiny little ball here. Clasp maybe in front of the shin bone or behind the thigh, either one. Tuck the chin in, make a tiny ball, and pull the legs towards you a bit. Then when you release, re-grab this left heel, stretch out like a 5-pointed star, anchor down in the back body. And this time we're gonna let go and lengthen out with both arms and both legs. Now, today what we're gonna do is take this left knee and drive it up to the left elbow. So back out, but the knee is bent. Then use your core and bring that left elbow over to the right, or left knee over to the right elbow. Stretch it out, and we're gonna do a rolling twist. Arms and legs stretch, drive the left knee up, use the core, bring the knee across, stretch it out. And again, up, across, stretch. Again, up, across, stretch. One more, up, across. Now, as you roll back this time, you're going to start your to roll to your back foot, bend your right knee, and let's take that left ankle across again. This time, see if you can lift up the right foot and maybe clasp anywhere behind the right leg. Flex both feet, both knees, and see if you can also press down with the back of the head, shoulder blades, and extend the ball of your left or right foot up to the ceiling. So it's like a figure four, thread the needle, but more extension. Just see what's there. Then we're going to peel the chin up again, tuck it in, bend the knee, and maybe you can clasp in front of the shin bone and go into that tiny ball again. Now we're going to unwind, return to our original position, and one time go through the breath with the arms. Pressing down, palms facing in. As you exhale, float the arms out. Now press again. Back of the arms, the whole rest of the back body. Lift your hips and let the arms go overhead. Get that big stretch here. Then inhale again. Let's roll the spine down. And this time we're going to bring the right knee in. Clasp it. Stretch the left leg out. And take another breath here. Pull with the knee, press out with the ball or the heel of your left foot. And then from there, extend the leg up, I think. Press, make that connection, ball of the foot up. And we're gonna peel the chin up, come on in, and then you can grab anywhere along here. So we're gonna grab, open up, really come to the back body first. And then we're going to thread that needle and make that little tiny ball first. So bend both the knees and clasp. Thread that needle and tuck in. Find the chin moving in and up. Pull the legs in. Then re-grab this right heel, stretch it on out, and find the back body, kind of a five-pointed star feeling here, with head and arms and legs. Then let go. Both arms are straight out, and again, this time we're going to take that right knee, drive it straight back over to your right elbow, but no arms, just use the back body. Pull across. Stretch it out. And then repeat. Up. Use the core. Come across. Stretch it out. Up. across, and out. We'll do one more here, up and across. Now when we roll back, we're going to start that bend of the left knee and take the right ankle across. But this time, see if you can keep the head down. You might have to lift the shoulders or the head up a little bit, but if you can, pick up that left leg, grab behind the thigh, flex that right foot and knee, and then extend up. And now you have this resistance. The left leg is pressing into both arms, the right knee is moving away, but most importantly, tailbone to back of the head is engaged and pressing downward. Now, as we release this, you're going to bend that knee and maybe you can make a tiny ball again. And then we're going to finish this part of the practice by going back to that breath work and engaging the arms, the back body, and the breath. So we're going to do 3 sets of these. Slow down both the inhale and the exhale, and just encourage as much breath and space as we can, and as much power into the mat as you can. So edges of the hand, palms face in. Anything touching the mat's going to press, and then just inhale. Float the arms out to the side, exhale. Now press anything touching the mat. See if you can distribute that pressure down while you're inhaling. Now the hips float up as you're releasing that tension. Turn the thumbs and reach. Now start your inhale here, just stretching. Knees to the front wall, fingers to the back wall, belly hollow. And snow angel your way down. As you do so, roll the spine, manipulate, and hollow the belly. Soon as we start the pressure, we go to a neutral spine. Inhale, press. Exhale, arms out. Inhale, press. Exhale, hips up and arms overhead. Inhale, just stretch it out. Hollow that belly already. Snow angel and roll. We're going to do one more of those. Slow the breath out, down. Encourage every bit of space you can create. Inhaling. Float the arms, exhaling. Inhaling, press. Hips up, arms overhead. Exhale. Now just stretch here, inhaling. More space, more space, more space, and lift your heels this time. And snow angel, exhale, and find each and every vertebra. Now, as soon as that lower belly is hollowed out and the spine is lengthened, pick up the feet, clasp, and pull the legs to the outside. Just hug. When you let go of this, let the fingertips reach to the ceiling and palms face each other and float the feet up. Now, we're going to do some rebounding, but right now, just shake everything out. As soon as we start our standing practice, we're going to do that rebounding today again. But right here, shake it out. Then knees to the outside, clasp, press the head down, the tailbone away, and just hug. Then clasp your hands, pull the knees in, and let's roll over. As we come up to a stand here, right away, just go right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Now, you engage the legs, and I would love to have you feel like the way I describe it is pawing the ground. So you watch a cat sometimes, and their foot hits the ground, but it's almost like it sinks down. So the foot, and then get the energy and just sink it down. And then left side. And even though the foot is not moving past where it is, it feels like you can lengthen your leg and drive the foot down. Just a couple of times. It's a very kind of interesting way to think about connecting to the earth. Now, right here, we're going to shake out the hands and wrists. And we have this connection, but what we're going to do is inhale and lift the heels. And then drop. And then just for a few seconds here to start with, we are going to start our rebound. Now the lightness, and then just connect down and feel like you're there. And oh, I just realized, okay, the pawing is a lot like a trampoline. You hit it, but then you continue down. Cool. One more. Okay, here we are. Now from here, we're going to lift our heels, press our arms like we're still on the ground, but then dive deep into your hips. Set down. Exhale and hollow out. Inhale, independently sweep the arms up. And exhale, reach. We're going to bring our right arm behind our left arm in front and anchor here. And then take the weight to the right. Right away, we're going to come across Namaste today. Twist the navel and the body, lower body to the right. And then just for a minute, look to the left. We'll drop that left hand down, step back with the left leg, and get a nice lunging twist. Take an extra breath there. Knee down. Sweep both arms up. And then press. Now today, we're going to bring the arms out. Turn the palms away, bend the elbows, and take the crown of the head towards the ground for a humble warrior. See if you can press down and slightly forward with your right foot and straight down with your left knee. And then tailbone and crown of the head as if you were a rainbow, your spine. Now, when we lift up, release that pressure in the elbows here. Reach for your left heel and just expand with your shoulder blade coming underneath you and reach up. From this place, we're going to come forward, standing up on that left leg, nice pyramid. Come forward to Trikonasana. Expand between the palms, press down through the feet. Have a little bit more muscle involved in your legs at the moment. But then bend your right knee and take your left hand back. We're going to come forward to a squat. Touch the fingertips Take your shoulders over and then drive yourself into a squat with the arms overhead. Take a breath here today. And then when you're lifting up, we're gonna circle around, land, and here. Now, right here, navel to tailbone. Inhale, and then all the breath out through the mouth. Deep bellows breath. 2 more. And as soon as we stand up here, right away, lift the heels, press the arms back, and sit. If you can keep your heels up when you're sitting, it really challenges that whole spine to back of the head. Rather than gazing forward, maybe slightly down, and then sit. Now again, we're going to sweep those arms up independent here. And press out of those legs. See if you can paw into the ground here. Left arm's going back, right arm's going forward. Move and Utkatasana twist. Namaste. As you create pressure and twist the navel to the left, take your gaze to the right. Right hand comes down, right foot goes back, lunging twist. Extra breath, anchor into the feet, knees down, and crescent, and then press back. We're gonna bring the arms straight out, create a little tension down and forward, and then straight down here. So once you clasp your hands, crown of the head, tailbone, and it's a rainbow type feeling. You want the crown of the head and the tailbone to be anchoring towards the earth, and the vertebrae are expanding. Release the bend of the elbows. That helps us lift up. Reach for the right heel, but really let this left shoulder blade come underneath you. Half camel. We're coming up, anchor into the feet, dive into the crease of the hips, and Trikonasana. Laura's favorite pose lately. Just really lets you go into your spinal extension with that rib cage strength. Bend the left knee, right arm's at the hip, and then launch yourself, fingertips, drop back and throw, and take a breath. Full spinal extension, we have that lift up, open and land. 3 bellows breaths. Deep, strong, expelling breath. Inhale, tilt. Just from pelvic floor to navel tuck. Nothing's happening in the upper body. And rise up. Now this time when we rise up, turn the palms forward. Just kind of anchor in and start the rebounding. We'll do about 20 seconds. Really move the fluids in your body, but more importantly, it's like, there's a weightless moment. 3 more seconds. Pause. Now close your eyes, turn the palms forward, expand the collarbones, and kind of feel that aliveness. Hopefully you can really feel it in the palms and the fingers. Then when you open your eyes and you turn the thumbs in and you float your heels up, and you figure out that, that tension with the arms, just like when we were on our backs. And then roll down, flat feet here. Now this time we're going to inhale here,
So you exhale, hold on to the belly and arms. One more, stand. Let's take the right one back, left one forward, anchor for a moment. Now, drop your chin a little bit to the left, then dive into this here. See if you can find a C curve as that left arm goes across. Turn the navel to the right, turn your gaze to the left, and then roll your weight to your heels and turn your gaze back to the right. Find that center line. Then look over to the left, drop the left hand, lunging twist. Knee down, and let's sweep it up. We're gonna lift up and do a humble warrior again. Reach out, turn, bend, come around, and deep breath here. Tailbone to the ground, crown of the head to the ground, navel right up to the ceiling. Then release the bend of the elbows, lift up and reach. Now, this time, here, I'm going to turn to the side so we can kind of see here. When you're coming forward, create tension between the elbow and the knee. Place your hand in your lower back. Lift up and find your side body. Okay, right ribs lengthen and line up with this leg. Then we're going to make a stop arm here. As we lift up, pick up that heel, pull it in, and then make another stop arm. We're going to drop in. We're going to get that kind of circular action. So bring the palm or the elbows in, lift up, and then kind of see that the rib cage is coming in, the navel's going back, and we're dropping in. And then again, up. Again. And one more. See if you move your head back in space, move the navel back in space, and really make the legs work. We're gonna lift that left heel, stretch through the left arm, and then find the inside of that right knee. You could maybe lengthen out with the legs if you're ready to drop into the crease of that hip. Then this time, as we rotate towards the ground, take a nice lunging twist. Bring your right hand back to your hip, and we're going to step forward again. Right here. Reach. Drop back. Lift all the way up. And land. Navel to pelvic floor. Two more. And rise up. Right away, get that lift, and the arms are going back, and we're pressing. And then find your seats. Breathe here. And arms up. Inhale. Exhale. This time, arms back and stand. Then twist. Now, drop that chin. Move over. And because your chin is over there, we're going to have a little C curve as we come across with the right elbow. Anchor into the feet, and then turn your gaze to the left. So navel and gaze are turning to the left. You need to roll your weight to your sit bones and heels, and drop. left hand or right hand comes down, right foot steps back, lunging twist. Knee down, right into a crescent, hollow the belly. Come on, and we're going to do that humble warrior. Crown of the head, tip of the tailbone, and breathing into that back body. On your exhale, navel goes right up to the ceiling. Let's bend the elbows to release this, and then we're going to find the side body again. Here, elbow to the inside, kind of keep this sacral area nice and connected, and then lift up. Okay, anchor into the feet, arms engaged, but then we're going to make a stop arm as we lift up. Pull that heel in, stop arm, pull that heel in, and think about kind of lifting up a little bit as the navel goes back this time. Think about bringing it underneath and pressing the arms back a bit. This time, we're going to drop the arms back, forward, and up, and then just... So as the arms are kind of going out and lengthening, really bring that navel back. And back. Again. Up. Let's take that heel, turn and find the full length, and then crease of the hip is just locked in, and then elbow and knee are locked in. Have that side angle, gaze past the pit of the right arm, and then circle for a lunging twist. Lift your right heel, plant the right hand, twist. We're gonna step forward, sweep the arms, and lock. And then drop back. Coming all the way up, circle around and drop. 5 breaths here. And rise up. Turn the palms forward and start your rebounding. Now pause. We're going to go back to mountain pose again. Again, if it feels safe, when you close your eyes, you just can kind of go a little bit deeper into the, find the bones of the body. Really feel everything stacked as if the muscles supporting the bones have you in what one of my wonderful magic body worker would say, your original blueprint. Head and tailbone are stacked, shoulders and hips are stacked, collarbones are open, belly is expansive with breath. And then kind of go into the energy of it. Could you feel gravity pulling the energy of the fingers a little bit? The soles of the feet. But above that, think of the collarbones as being lifted. The throat is being open. Your third eye is connecting to the back of the head as well as the front. And that energy from the crown of the head. Now we're going to open up our eyes. And as we do so, take your hands down, slide like we were doing, but we're gonna go a little deeper in our lymph work by taking a bend here, and then just every joint, we're gonna pat front, side, back, side. Then rise up to the back of the knees, pat. Let's try the sides, just like the ankles. I don't think we need to do the front because the front is bone mostly. And lift up. I like alternating, but you can do them at the same time into the crease of the hip. And again, it's like we're shaking any thing that's kind of, the joints would kind of hold in maybe some fluid, some unnecessary stuff under the arm. Just getting a little bit of a pat, allowing some movement, the elbow, arm, the elbow, and then Spock fingers on either side of the ears. It's the lightest of touch. It's just that surface level, because the lymph is between the skin and the muscle. Okay, so it's on the surface, and you just want to get that kind of open. And then today we're going to then slide and find that little indent. So just kind of slide, take 2 fingers and kind of work a little bit into that indent. Okay, the lymph comes down, and from what I understand, it kind of drains down and in here. So there we go. So now, right from here, we're just gonna bend, slide down, and step back. Once you step back here, let's flip our feet to the left, sit on our right sit bone, and then flip this left foot up. Now we're going to turn our thumb down, expand between the shoulder, or between the collarbones. Take the left hand on the knee, and when you lift up, you want this knee bent. So I'm not going to extend out in the arms and legs. I'm going to extend in the spine and expand, thinking about that knee as kind of being right at that spot where the lymph would drain down and in. So we're going to have a little twist here. Let's take the gaze over the right shoulder and then reach with that left hand a little bit more, but pull with the right hand and just resist with the bent knee. A little bit like a happy baby pose. And then we're going to come down, take the hands behind us, switch it, come across, right hand to the inside of the knee. We're going to keep this knee at a nice 90-degree bend, even if you could stretch it out and still keep your shoulder blade down. It's just what we want to focus on at the moment. Then let's take our gaze a little bit over that left shoulder and reach a little stronger with our right hand. And then drop down. And now we're going to finish with our bee breath. So you can come to an easy pose. And what you want to do is take your thumbs to the flap of the ears, kind of bring that in and slightly up, not just yet because we're still, I want you to still hear me. We're going to do 3 bee breaths by softening the fingertips from the eyebrow to the eyelid to maybe even the eyelashes. So the fingers kind of very softly close off the eyes as you're closing off the ears. Then it's simple. Inhale. And when you're exhaling and you've closed off the ears and the eyes, you're going to hum. When you finish, do 2 more. And then when we finish, we'll be in namaste. Ready? From there, thumbs, fingers. Inhale and 3 deep breaths. Then lower the chin and namaste. Thank you very much for joining me today.